Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the BYU Cougars, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's a poor field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And he pulls in the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Makes the grab. It's Martin.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that drive.
Back to throw again. The pass, they hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Rush set it down to the offense. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Is that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a third and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Using his legs on the scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Catch made on the out route. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The Cougars will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw, bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Cougars bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now they're running on the toss. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's caught off the deflection. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Chris, that ball is deflected up into the air on 3rd down. Somehow they come down with it, and it's a 1st down. Sometimes better to be lucky than be good.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's Daniels. The Gators are in the red zone now. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Here's the handoff. Just trucks the man. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And bouncing it outside, it's Daniels.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Yes, back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. You wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. That penalty sets up the offense with a first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Looking to chuck it again. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. And he's got it. Touchdown, BYU.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. On the run, it's Daniels. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to get the second half going. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. Just kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Brigham Young. That puts them on top in the second half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking for a gap, it's Daniels. Finds room at the 30. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Gain moves the ball to the 37, another first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here comes a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Man tackled after a small pickup there. Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. There's too much on that ball.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is brought down. Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Trying to find room. It's Daniels. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Handoff to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, a great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. moves the BYU offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Finding some room at the 25. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. The Cougars come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He stays alive. He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's swarmed by the defense. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. An inside deal now from the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good, with lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get? Risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get into field goal range. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented. This quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually you're going to hit some big plays.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Defense not pressing this time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.